What's going on, everyone? Miguel here, and I wanted to talk a little bit about limited run games today. They still have games available, and I have a few theories in regards to why these games are still available. One reason, they're draining our wallets dry. This is too much. Their first VR game is coming out Wednesday. Then less than 2 weeks from that, they have a Nintendo Switch game and a PlayStation 4 game. Nintendo Switch game supposed to open for pre-order. The PlayStation 4 game is not, therefore it's supposed to be more limited. So, limited run still has games available. And I looked at this last night, and I was going to put out the video, but I was like, no, I'll wait. I want to see if it's still available when I wake up in the morning. And sure enough, the Oregon Trail is still available. Look at this. This is crazy, right? There's 12% left of this game, and that's unheard of for limited run. I don't care what anyone says. These games, they may be overdoing it in regards to the consumers. Look, 7% here. That's still quite a bit for limited run. Normally around Monday to the beginning towards maybe the end is the longest I've ever seen a game stay on limited run site, no matter what that game may be. Oh, look, this has dropped a little bit. There's only 8 copies of this left, which is 6%. Okay, that's going to go. And what's driving it is, of course, the soundtrack, because it wasn't released individually. And the game known as Nurse Love, that kind of sold out the day of, maybe lingered on Saturday. I don't quite remember. But anyway, this was going to sell because it looks nice, actually. And I believe it's a novel. I got this one right here, the one that I have my mouse over. So, yeah, this one was most likely going to sell. It also came with a special edition. And maybe it was the more interesting game out of the 3 to 4 that they released during that time period. But still, this could be a sign that limited run is overdoing it, but it also could be a sign that there's a lot more options out there in regards to limited companies. A new company has materialized in regards to limited print games recently, and it's just too much to keep up with. PlayAsia, or East Asia Soft, aka, keeps releasing stuff as well. And if it's not shipping yet, you at least want to pre-order it. But PlayAsia takes a little while for things to go out of stock, but still. Some things go a little bit faster than other things, like RPGs recently have been going a little bit faster. Certain shoot 'em ups have been going pretty fast, and I'm talking about PlayAsia right now. But just to compare and contrast, there's quite a few companies. There's, the one that they're advertising here is their friend, Fangamer. There's strictly limited games. There's special reserve games. There's that new game company that has like limited Switch games. They're on their second game right now. There's so many of them out there, and wallets are stretched thin. Wallets are stretched thin. I know my wallet's stretched thin. I used to keep up with every limited run game that they came out with. But recently, I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's not feasibly possible. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not rich. It's crazy. I don't even care if you have a good job. It's a little bit crazy and chaotic. I mean, I can understand a handful or a few a month, but this is just too much. Come on, limited run games. Think of your consumer. I know you're a company that likes to make money. Josh and Douglas. Yes, I'm speaking directly to you. I don't have a problem with what you're doing. I love your company. Your company is the first one I had exposure to in a limited market. So therefore, the company always have a place in my heart. But they have to make money to stay viable and stay in business. I understand that as a person that does a couple of things within business and being raised around my parents who have always had their own little business. But they're selling beanies, they're selling stickers, they're selling little stands. Pretty soon it'll be Sega Saturn cases. They're selling collector stain to protect your game card cases, little jackets, and freaking everything you can think of. I'm surprised they don't have limited run scarves right about now. Since the winter time is overstaying is welcome. They have their limited run boxes for those that want those, $1.99. I'm like, they have the whole shebang for collectors, or even advertising people they have good relationships with. Look at this shit. Not to be a jerk, but this looks awesome though. The tumbleweed stuff. Look at this, $44.99 for an art book. It's the aesthetics, the outside of it looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Is it limited? Let's see. Let's go into this. They're just doing too much. They want to be everything to everybody and capitalize on that. Those dineros and not miss out on anything, which I understand. You want to be a viable company, you want to turn profit, you got bills you got to pay yourself, and you want to live a comfortable life. I understand that, and I respect that as a person that dwells in the business world myself a little bit. And Pixel Gear is coming out. Will it do well? Being the first PlayStation VR game, it will, I think, but I don't know if it'll sell out the same day because not that many PlayStation VRs to go around, or not that many people bought them, and how many people will be interested in Pixel Gear. It looks like a shoot 'em up kind of game, not the flying shoot 'em up, but kind of like a Halo kind of thing going on there. And it's the rarest game to ever release, but yeah, I'm like, limited run, I think they're overdoing it a bit, and I think there's too many companies out there right now, and there's other factors as well why this game might be still here. These could be less interesting than previous releases. But Oregon Trail kind of looks, I don't know. I don't. Oregon Trail looks kind of interesting. The other one, Carol Blaster, looks like but it is what it is. Personal preference. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below about limited run games still having games available on Tuesday at 9 a.m. in the morning, 3/20/2018. Do you think it's a problem? Do you think Josh and Douglas might cut back a little bit in regards to these releases? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. And yeah, like all their previous games, all their previous games have sold out almost instantaneously. And if not, sometimes they last over till Sunday. And now, first it started off like, okay, things will sell out quickly the same damn day. Then they last over till Saturday. Then they last over till Sunday. Then it would sell out. Then now it's Monday. And now it's Tuesday. And it just keeps going up and up and up and up. People might be going into fatigue because there's too many of these companies doing this. I mean, we look back at the history of Limited Run and when they first, I've been following them since their third game. But I heard like first two games they released did pretty well. But since they were still getting their foot in the ground or whatever, those games last a little bit as well. But now they're a very recognized company. So this is a bit strange. Let me know what you think. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button to let you know when I come out with new videos. This is Miguel at Retro Basement. I love you all. It's nice to have this opportunity to bring up topics and things that I'm interested in and that you as the watcher or viewer, subscriber are interested in as well. Let me know what you think. I value your comments. Take care. Adios.
What?